Greetings! It is I, the Harbinger of Destruction, the Dragon of the Abyss, Dreadscape Gaming. How's it going? We're going to be playing some Diablo 4. New season starts today, which is entitled Death Awakening, even though I think it should be called Death's Awakening, because I feel like Death Awakening doesn't sound grammatically correct, at least to me. If you're not familiar who I am, my name is Dreadscape Gaming. I am a YouTube content creator, mostly on Twitch these days. I play a wide variety of video games, never usually the same thing. Sometimes it's dungeon crawlers, sometimes it's action RPGs, sometimes it's horror games. Sometimes it's friend slap games without the friend part of it. So today, though, Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred, Season 14. I'm going to be playing a rogue today. I haven't set up the character yet. I was a little bit concerned because I felt like at the beginning of the stream, I had heard like when the season got released in the beginning, there was like a big queue. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to be the case for us. Game audio will come up. If I'm too loud, let me know. If the game audio is too loud, let me know. All those things help tremendously. You are my eyes and ears, so to speak. That was my seasonal character from last season. R.I.P. to them. Sent them to the Shadow Realm, I guess you could say. Alright. So, Barbarian is probably going to be the best class to start with, but I played a lot of off-stream Barbarian last season / Eternal Realm, so I don't really feel like doing it again. We're going to go with Rogue. I'm going to pick a female Rogue, because we're going to kind of do a throwback to my old-school Rogue that I had in our games called Kira. Let's see here. I do have an affinity for blondes, but not this type of darker shade. This looks cool. That looks too emo for me. I'm gonna roll with her. It's not gonna matter so much because realistically, we're never gonna see her actual. We're gonna do solo. Seasonal solo self-found would be interesting, but I'm not gonna do it this season. I might do it in my spare time. Because if it like disabled the world map, that would be kind of fine for me, but it doesn't do that, so we'll just do seasonal so we can play with people. Name for me will be Kira, which is a throwback to my Demon Hunter, as well as my Diablo 2 character, which is the Assassin. Start campaign. Show Dreadknights, give me a second. We'll start on normal difficulty and we'll work our way up to these, because although these are great in the beginning, it's gonna kind of slow down our progression a bit. So I think it's better for us to do that. Lord of Hatred. We didn't pick seasonal, so we shouldn't get like any seasonal story right now. Okay, I should skip everything so we can get to the erotic cube. Alright. Where is our seasonal objective so we can start the story? Gospel of Despair. Read the bird's message. Not far from here. In fact, it should be literally like right around here, is it not? It's in the above area. Also, because there's probably some people who have played already today, please avoid any spoilers for me. I don't want story spoilers. I don't want spoilers for the season. My friend, I have heard a disturbing rumor of the last ship from Hazar. A so-called death cult has been gathering momentum, spreading a gospel of despair. We cannot allow such a weed to take root. Go to Azarbinzin. Learn all you can, Tyrael. Tyrael always like the goat. Okay, let's go. Ready to claim rewards. We won't do that just yet. I hate how the horse reacts to like getting caught on just about everything in this game. And all the quality of life updates they've done, they've never addressed fixing the horse. Which kind of upsets me greatly. How far is this thing from us? It's super far away. Game, were you really thinking I'm not going to just teleport there and go all the way there? I mean, we do have to kill some enemies, but not just yet, Dreadknights. Size affixes are capped at 100% increased. Oh, there was one thing I have to check, Dreadknights. Hopefully I didn't just crash my game, because it looks like the game wants to crash. Give me 1 second. I forgot to check this, which is super important to what we're trying to accomplish. I want to make sure that I'm not having like the echo effect from the karaoke, because I noticed last stream I had that. I want to make sure it's off. It's off. Okay, good. This fun story, I was streaming on Twitch yesterday, and nobody told me that I was streaming with the whole echo thing. Okay, so let's go over this way. Not gonna go that way. Should be somebody here. Are you alright?
Me? Oh, I'm splendid.
Time to sit your piss.
Whole damn world's marching merrily into the grave.
Danica, what a name for her.
Might as well roll me on in after them.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
Guess you haven't heard the good news. Death is salvation.
Death should never be salvation. Alright, message.
Is to suffer. So
This is an unknown voice. I tried not to talk over the Cecil story.
We who live know this well. We've known
Well, at least they're good at the voice acting department still.
terror, destruction, and hatred.
Yeah, hatred consumes all, doesn't it?
The comfort of false prophets and buried the one true answer.
And who is that one true answer?
Is salvation. And we, the brothers and sisters of the Ulosar, shall welcome it.
Ulasar.
Join us.
Interesting.
Make a point, don't they?
Yeah.
I'd like to shove it down their coward.
Are we gonna team up? Anything else? Who wrote this? Who are the Ulasar?
No idea. But their cheery tidings are plastered all over town. All over every town, what I hear.
Fascinating.
And it ain't just talk. Tell me more.
Yeah, tell me more.
Folk are disappearing. Suppers
People are
uneaten,
disappearing? That's
candles
crazy.
burned down. They just walked off into the night to do light knows what. But the Crusaders of Zakharum couldn't give a wet shite.
Wow, they actually said shite.
Saddle my
Interesting.
horse, fetch me my steel. I'll find them lost souls and knock the faith back into them.
She's gonna knock the faith back into it, and that's crazy.
Why don't you go?
Why do I have to go? Why can't you do it yourself? Alright, Sins of Ulasar. Complete the quest. Gospel of Despair. What are we gonna... Where do we go to complete the next area? Sins of Ulasar. Search for the... in Helltides. So we're relegated to the Helltides this early into the game? Diablo 4, you're always making your same seasonal mistakes as throwing us into... early endgame activities for your seasonal. I wish they would do something a little bit different where there's an actual quest line. Draining resources, that's not. Do I have any points that I can put into anything yet? I do not. How do you expect me to attack? Alright, let's do seasonal things. Let's collect some of this stuff first. Thank you. Anything else that we can do? I want to read these two because they're going to be important. Complete seasonal reach rank 5. Slay risen monsters. Complete the closed rupture whispers. Forged in sanctuary. Okay, so that's our first set of objectives that we have to do. Also, we get free cosmetics if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So this is what we're going to be pushing towards. I don't want to buy that. This is what we're going to be pushing towards this season too. We're getting through the meat and potatoes first. I think I can get all of these already because I have a lot of saved up things. Is there a pet? That's not a pet. Okay, so the pet is not. Maybe it's part of the free track. Alright, let's claim all of these right now because I like to get them out of the way. Because obviously you see how many things I have saved up, so we might as well. Except we have a cool portal. Let's look at that. I wish there was like an accept all so I wouldn't have to just constantly go through this. Come on, accept. Let's get the weapon. Claim. This is how you know I play a lot of Diablo when I have this many things. Except, I mean, the weapons look kind of cool. We're gonna probably go for a barrage, aka like multi-shot build in the beginning, and then we'll move our way over. That horse is like a lizard skin. It looks weird. It's free, so I'm not gonna make a complaint about it. Okay, good. What else do we get? Maybe the armor will make it look a little bit better. I feel like we have this already. Like that's a reskin of something else, but who am I to complain? Okay, good. Let's see. Got 100 platinum. Well, let me accept it. Claim it. Okay, good. Let's claim this one again. Sorry, this is like the busy work, but we gotta do this to clear out of our stuff. Alright, and the gloves. Come on. Alright, got the gloves. That's everything on the free track. There's also the Overwatch track. I would only get, like, if the armor looks cool, but we don't have 800. The beast might be useful. Because there's some pets in here. If there's some pets I want, we'll see. Makes those look like lizards. That's a torch. What's a little dragon pet? I might actually be interested in that. The boots I don't really care for. That armor kind of looks sick on the horse. That looks pretty cool too. I think the pet under the beast might be what I go after. Let me check a look at the weapons too. I'm sorry, because I know I'm like, dallying through all the things, but that was to be expected of me. What is this? I think we go with the beast, because the dragon pet is something that I like, because obviously I myself am a dragon. What's 500 for the beast? Ooh, I thought it was 200 in general. Ooh, yucky, yucky. No thank you. Alright, so much for that. Let's get back to what we were doing. Am I gonna be able to fight anything? I need like an actual basic attack. Because if not, I'm gonna be fighting this whole time. Not doing jack diddly squat. Okay, let's see. Where is our first objective? Somewhere over there. Just do it for the sake of argument. Once we start fighting, we'll start leveling. Sorry, because in the beginning I like to check out everything it has to offer. Let's go down here. I only got knives that I can throw. Well, we're level 2. Gotta put a point into something real quick here, Dreadknights. Probably should move back. I should have probably invested some levels prior to that somewhere else. What am I getting? Puncture, blade shift, no, forceful arrow, Heartseeker. Do Heartseeker. Heartseeker's a safe bet. Heartseeker. Can we unlock any of these yet? We can't. Alright. That's right, they changed the whole way a lot of this stuff works. So I can't unlock these until the levels. That's right, that's right, that's right. It's been a while since I played Diablo IV. Another point. Because now they kind of force you to get to a certain level before you can unlock it. Alright, that should be decent enough for us now. Because we'll have like a actual attack that we can do. Again, we're mostly going to be de-zoning things today. Okay, much better already. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go here, puncture in the beginning. Eventually we'll level up. Like I said, I'm starting the season fresh, so it's going to be a bit. This is what we do in the beginning to get ourselves ready for like a big build. I usually always will play the start of the season on stream, and I usually will grind a bit off of stream. Tomorrow, Twitch is going to get exclusive Diablo IV stream, so you can also expect that. We'll say, since we don't have a lot of mobility, it's a bit difficult for us in the beginning. Can I shoot them from there? I can, okay. Good. I have never really played too much Rogue before either, so it should be interesting how we're going to be able to handle this. Level 3, good. Nice. Let's take something on the web if I can. Barrage. That's basically what we're going to do in the beginning, our barrage build. And then we'll swap it to something else. It might not be like the best way to go about leveling, but I want to have experience that's very similar to a demon hunter for me. For those of you who are not familiar. And this is like the closest we get to a demon hunter, at least in the beginning of the game. Obviously a trap build is going to be like S tier for this season. So how is everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. I will be taking a break from streaming for a couple times out of this year. These are work-related trips, I guess you could say. So the first one's going to be in July. The second one is going to be in August for a very small weekend. The next one is going to be a bigger break in September, where I'm going to be gone for a couple, at least a week. And then there's going to be one towards the end of the year that's a much bigger break. All of them are kind of business-related trips, you could say. But I wanted to let people know that ahead of time, because I'm gonna be, like, taking some time away. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing any pre-recorded content, but there's gonna be a break, which is something that I haven't necessarily haven't taken any, like, significant breaks in a while, which is kind of why there's going to be one in September. It's right after my birthday. So, there's going to be that. I should open the first chest, I wonder. I want to build up as much as we can. We earned a tier of this. Did that count for something? Okay, level 5. Nice. Should probably invest a lot very early on. Okay, good amount there. Where's the first chest to open? That's always very important. So, Gift of Mysteries. In this difficulty setting, everything's going to be very easy to open. They're not going to, like, drop a lot of amazing stuff for us, quote-unquote. We'll just have to work with what we got. Okay, good. There might be a little bit of rubber banding in the game, too, because the servers on the first day of the season kind of get overloaded. I just want to put the pet on for now. Give her doggo. Yeah, because that's the only thing I can grab at the moment. It's also... because I really don't like the way a basic character looks like in the beginning. What do I have available to me that will make it look not so lame? That looks kind of cool. I need some decent pants. I don't have anything, like, amazing out of the gates, perhaps. Just need something that looks like white so it matches the theme. That might be close enough for now. And then for the boots, let's have something decent looking. That might be the best that we can do for now. Because those are locked. I don't have those. They never really give you any good boots. I think the play here is probably those. Yeah. That's how we're gonna look. Like, good enough for me for in the beginning. For the weapon, do I have anything that's a seasonal weapon that's not locked? That looks good enough. Let me check this one. That's kind of cool, but I think that would look better for a vibe. And for a back bling, there's not too much we can do because these are locked behind stuff. That's kind of cool. Neither of these really fit the theme. Alright, save changes. There we go. Why it looks so weird? What happened to the helm? Game? Is my home glitched? For whatever reason that's glitched. I'm not even going to argue it. Let's just continue, shall we, Dreadknights? Okay. Good dodge. Get to 75 and we should be good, in theory. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of breaks coming up. So I just kind of wanted to let people know that in advance. Let's get this. I think that's the area I'm supposed to probably be going to. Again, we're not going to be blasting in the very beginning, because, again, we just got a level. People will be, like, fast leveling. Good job. Good job. Avoid that. And heal. That helm thing is barring me, I gotta be honest with you. I'll just wait on it. I'll fix it later when we can. Let's wait. I think it's not carrying over because we don't have any gear on ourselves just yet. As we get the gear, probably see like the actual armors take effect. Good job. Nice. I really don't want things coming after me so quickly. We have to get our evasion skill back. The good thing about playing in the season is you get like a XP boost. Alright, make sure we increase stuff for now. Okay, good. Let's invest in a skill point somewhere if we can. Shadow Step would be very useful right now. Caltrops we're not going to take just yet. We're just going with a basic build for the moment. Something that feels like comfortable to me. Fractured Soul. We still don't have enough cinders to open that chest. That is a bit sad. Good. Thinking about it too in the beginning of the season is you don't get really a lot of legendaries to drop until you get to level 70 now, which has been kind of a bit of a nuisance in my opinion, but okay. Got another one of those things, Drifter Pants. So you usually in the very beginning, I think this is one of the enemies from the season, it looks like. Did you drop anything useful for me? We're gonna be constantly swapping gear, so just kind of get used to that. Get out of my way, loser. How dare you attack the great and powerful Dreadscape Gaming? Do we still have 75 to open it? We need to spawn some couple more enemies. Or we can do that. So, let's get ourselves situated here if we can. Good. Push a bit over this way. Open Galswine. So far, so good. I mean, it feels like a basic season to me so far. I'm hoping that as we actually get into the meat and potatoes of it, that it's more than what we're doing now, because if not, it's just like more of the same. Which I don't know how I feel about more of the same. Dance of Knives. Rapid Fire. Flurry. Dance of Knives. Dance of Knives is probably very good in the beginning, but again, I just kind of want to... Only we could learn these skills right now. Heat Seeker, Critical Strike, gain free energy. I think that would be more important. So we'll do that after, when we get our next level up, just so we could get back like resources better. It's kind of important to get our main like damage dealer powerful in the beginning. Shoot. This armor glitch thing is bugging me down, I will say that. I could. I skipped the story. I don't want to do the story again because the story takes way too long. It's like 10 hours. And after a while, it's like, nah, I'm good. I played through the story 2 times. Did it once for the seasonal character, which was the Warlock. And after doing it with the seasonal character, I went back and did it with my Paladin from the previous season because he couldn't skip the storyline in order to play Eternal Realm for whatever reason, which kind of annoyed me. Same thing with like my Spiritborn. I gotta go back and eventually play for the story of the Lord of Hatred expansion with my Spiritborn, which I'm not really personally looking forward to doing any of that. Doesn't sound like fun to me. Because once you play for the story once, you really don't need to revisit it, at least from my opinion. Finally, a better arrow. Put that to that. Making some good strides. Did we get a level up there? We did not. We can open the chest finally. Let's pick up the gloves. This chest is not going to like drop anything amazing in the beginning. Keep that in mind. It's actually pretty pitiful. Where's like... Okay, so we have to go over here to do one of the seasonal events. But I wanted to get a couple levels before we do, because I don't want like these things clapping me. We've reached our destination. Let's take care of the enemies in front. Oh, never mind. Okay, so it's a new enemy type. No. No, go away. I don't want you here. I don't need you here. Stop being a main character in my story. They even lagged my game out by doing that. Which I hate. Like, Diablo, please. I just don't want people on my overworld when I'm playing the game, because look what it's doing. It made the whole game go wonky for me. Like, I'm gonna end up dying because of freaking Gary Sue, who didn't get the point of, I didn't want you here messing up stuff for me. I'm gonna die a whole bunch right now. Bro. I gotta get out of this area. You know, like, that just kind of annoyed me. I hate that part about Diablo 4. Like, there's times where I just want to be immersed in the game myself. Maybe I should have played solo self-line. I probably should have done that, because I hate having people come up on my map and interfere with my stuff. I've been asking for this for years for them to do something to change that. So I don't want random Gary Sues coming and messing with my game. Like, I want to be able to be the wanderer on the map and do, you know, things that I like to do. Without, like, a bunch of people interrupting me. This area is kind of lagging. So that's a short period of time. But that's the one thing I don't want, like, people coming in and just, like, because this guy interfered with my fun now. Go away. Jeez. Man, bro, I don't want to party up with you. Alright. It might be mean, but, like, when Dread doesn't want people in his thing, like, get out, bro. Make it get harder than it needs to be. This is why people like the, like, solo self-playing. These guys still with me on YouTube? If you have issues, please refresh, because I can't really check, because I gotta be stay locked in for this. Okay, good, good, good. 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 Avoid that attack. Like, the other thing, too, is I'm trying to learn how to do these things. Like, somebody coming in and just, like, when I don't want the help. I like to, you know what's going on. I don't know if that seals in, and you have to be careful. Look, like, I see there's a big enemy here. Oh, you are pretty beefy. Okay. Oh, god dodge. I died, but I think I died because of a lag spike there. Let me check. OBS, you good? Okay, OBS is fine. So it's just server lag. It's not internet lag, it's actual server that's laggy. Revive. I feel very squishy in the beginning with the rogue. I'm not sure if I like that. Maybe I should have played Barb. I don't really normally play rogue. If I want to play something a little bit different.
Take heart, beloved. Your death will be the beginning of the end.
Okay.
The first sip of the needful cup that will carry humanity
And what is that supposed to mean?
rest.
I'll be able to get more skills in a minute, too. Need some better gear, though. Some gold gear would be nice. What level are we? 6 only? Okay, good. Nice. Okay. We have some skill points here. Let's do... That's not what I want to do. We're gonna put a point into this. So we need it. Probably put a point into something else after that. How many cinders do we have? Only 34. Okay. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, good, good, good. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, good dodge. Gotta heal up a little bit. Got another level up. Nice, nice, like it. So we'll start investing in barrages passives now, if they're available. We will get something upgraded too while we're at it. Okay. We gotta put some gloves on. An upgrade. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. I mean, they're minuscule upgrades in the moment, but they're not, like, super scary. I'm gonna do one more chest because I need to open some stuff from it. I also am probably gonna invest some time in that. Let's see. Barrage? Can I use these yet? Barrage's energy cost is reduced to 24. Barrage deals 20% increased damage against vulnerable weaken. Each arrow gain 1 energy when the first vulnerable weaken. I think for now we can. Reducing the cost would be beneficial. So that way we can conserve our energy. Okay, good. I think the next thing that we have to do... Let's go try one of these things first. So we could get, like, more loot involved here. Alright, activate. So do you keep fighting in this circle? I wonder. They hit hard. Maybe this is something you come back to and do when we have better gear. Shoot this. Okay, still doing pretty good. I know this is part of like the actual seasonal journey activity, so I'm trying to knock out as many of these as I can. What happens when we're near here? Okay, I get it. I understand. See, like, I would like to learn the game mechanic, but if you have somebody, like, around you just being a bit of a nuisance, like, you can't learn the actual things. Uh-oh, forces of hell. Might be time to move away. Because if not, I'm gonna lose my chance to get my cinders. I kind of want more cinders. Does it disappear when that happens? I'm sure if this guy comes back. Let me evade for now. Oh, this is a bad idea. A very bad idea. Top 5 bad ideas right there. Oh my goodness, that was a very bad idea. That's what happens when you get greedy. Let's return to Danica and see if we can get more stuff that we should be doing. And then we'll get more gear and come back, because we didn't have to be geared up for that. That's what I hate about, like, the beginning of the season. Like, they force you into doing a bunch of Helltides, which are not necessarily, like, the best things to do. Alright, so... let's equip that. All this stuff's gonna be junk for the beginning. Junk, junk, junk. Let's talk to you first. You were right to be suspicious. This new cult is practicing some sort of ritual. Yep.
They are?
Yep, they are.
Of course they are. I just...
She's gonna scoff.
To the light. I had it wrong.
It happens.
What have you got? Take heart, beloved. Your death will be the beginning.
Why is she calling me beloved? Are we in a relationship all of a sudden?
To try and talk folk over the edge. They want to take the rest of us with them.
I mean, they can try.
With that.
Yeah, hell's with that.
You've got to keep at them. Bring me whatever you find, and I'll tack it up for all to see.
Okay. It's a weird, underwhelming story.
We'll make them see.
This is like every other seasonal journey that we've done so far. But the good news is we got a lot more stuff in the beginning for doing that. So at least we'll get better gear. Hopefully this gives me... I feel like I just got tricked. No, it's a slight improvement. Should give me a level up. I will gladly take the level up. What next? Ash? Allotropes? What's over here? Poison Trap. Dark Shroud. Concealment. Smoke Grenade. I think what we're gonna do in the beginning... Poison Trap's not gonna be useful. Poison's terrible. Concealment, vanish from sight, gain an advanced form for... That will not be particular. Let's use this for movement for the beginning now. This is better than what we have. Alright. I guess we're going back and fighting more of those things. Surging ruptures and Helltide. So this is just focused on doing that. That's kind of underwhelming. So it's basically like every other season that's been before. Where it's just focused around doing the Helltides and leveling up that way. That's the problem, like, with Diablo 4 seasons lately. Like, this feels like it's phoned in. I was expecting more of a seasonal story where you go around doing stuff and not just doing the same pointless, repetitive task of Helltides in the beginning. You know, I thought they would kind of try to weave it in with, like, your, you know, your war plans, but apparently that's not doing that. So it's like... Everything, too, that I'm noticing is, like, there's a lot of lag in the beginning of the season. Like, I understand the servers, there's a lot more people playing, but... Come on, bro. Let's see if I can get some concealment here. I'm gonna attack from far away, because it's basically I feel like we're too much of a glass cannon. Oh crap. Wait your turn, everybody. Oh, I can't really see. This is a bad idea. I need evasion here. I don't feel like we're leveled enough for this. Okay. Got an nerf here. So we're doing kind of a seasonal story, you could say. What's that? We need like some beams, but unfortunately beams are higher up on the... I think if we turn this into like an ice build, we'll be okay. What's up? Get that. Get rid of these guys. And decent dodge. We also gotta do like the character related quest too, so that's like a sidetrack thing that we'll have to do too. We'll also need to get some uniques, but uniques don't drop until level 70 now. Oh mine. We've been playing for about an hour. I don't feel like that's decent progress compared to our seasons. Alright. Just far away if we can. Again, in the beginning, it's kind of feel like a slow process. Where you get some levels into everything and then start really working on an actual build. Pick up the gloves. Finally, I have a hat. Do that. Equip a better pair of gloves. Everything's just kind of constantly gets swapped out for the beginning. And pick up loot just so we can like dust it for mats too, because that's going to be kind of important. There's really not too many enemies. I know we could go and do that, but I want to open up a chest first. So I'll take care of these small fries, because again, we're literally just level 9 right now, so we need better gear before we start doing some of that other stuff. Isn't that? It's not going to be like a very effective way of doing things. And these things are hitting like super hard right now, and we're under geared. Let's do concealment. Get a little bit of distance. Holy crap, I don't like when they have those type of modifiers on them. Let's move back, because I think we're barking up more than we can chew right now. This thing is basically designed to mess with me, so that I can't open a chest. So I think the wise idea to do is get on our high horse, literally, so we can open this chest, because I don't want to lose cinders. Cinders feel like you lose it, it's a waste of time. Okay. Good. Summon a big baddie. Not to be confused with a hot woman, a big ugly demon. Let's move back. I feel like they changed a couple of the enemies' modifiers. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. We've got a nerf point. Let's not do it in front of this pig. I think we should probably go back to base a second. Wait on it. Pew pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. Arrows all around. Aw, we better evade. Okay, good. You're just joining us. We are playing Diablo 4's new season. Just started. We're starting with a brand new fresh character, because that's what you're always in seasons. That is a lot of hatred there. I think the wise idea would be to avoid that right now. As the saying goes, my name is Bennett, and I'm not in it. Also should probably check on our seasonal journey. Good. Let's move that here. Avoid that if we can. I feel like I have a lot of evades in the beginning. Oh, I'm gonna pull the butcher tactic, concealment. Okay. Decent, watch out for the one-hit KO. Let's get the leggings, swap the stuff. That boots is barely better, the pants are barely better. Those pants are... It's something. Is it something good? Yeah, it's something. I think in this situation we should probably put a passive into this. Damaging an enemy chest that applies vulnerable. Casting chest that reduces its cooldown. Vulnerable early on for now will be fine. I mean, the cooldown would be nice, but vulnerable just so we get a little bit more bang for our buck, if you get what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I think we can do that safely, even. We'll try. Okay. We're just doing this for a couple of cinders and for the levels. Right now it's just about leveling. Let's move out of that way. Okay, good. Decent amount. Good. Let's fire off some arrows here. So like I mentioned before, for people, maybe in case they're just in, I will be taking a couple breaks throughout the duration of the summer. So I will not be streaming in for a couple days in July, towards the end of July. I won't be streaming for a couple days at the end of August. I will be taking a bit of a break from September 13th to the 25th for business-related reasons, and then there's also a mysterious break that I can't talk about right now. It's in relation to stuff that I'm doing VTubing-wise. Definitely, there's going to be a couple break periods. Some of it is work-related, some of it's I can't talk about. Other things is because there's a lot of weirdos on the internet, so if I exactly say everything I'm doing, you never know. So I try to avoid giving as much information out there as possible these days. There will be some breaks. Some of it's me time. Some other stuff is just like stuff that I have to do. So, you know, it's all part of the process. Alright, that's a lot of elites. Way too quickly. Man, it would be nice if we had a unique weapon, but we don't get that for a while. It'd be nice if we had actually a orange weapon right now too, so I don't feel like I'm doing this under-geared. But that is how they've designed Diablo IV to be right now, where you get a lot of crap gear in the beginning, you don't get your good stuff till much later on, but then they want you to do stuff like Helltides in the beginning of a seasonal journey, which I'm not exactly sure that's like the best of ideas, but you know, I just play the game, I don't make the game. I think I would handle that a bit differently if it were me. Because I'm fine with dealing with this, but I know people who might be newer players are probably not going to be fine. Can't deal with that. What are you doing? Get lost. I always hate when people come and interrupt like my actual experience with the game. Because I'm like, why is it laggy? Because there's a player playing near me. Like, the one thing I really would love for them to change is the ability to, like, not have people appear in my overworld and, like, ruin the experience. Like, I don't want to play with people. I want to just play in the overworld by myself and not have people, like, ruining my leveling experience. Because they're just coming in and, like, trying to be the, I don't know, the John Diablo IV of this, if you get what I'm saying. Okay. Good. Goodbye. I didn't really want to open that, but it's open now, so I don't really have much of a choice here. Okay, good. If the druid comes back here, I'm gonna throw him off literally in game chat. Alright. Realm Walker is appearing nearby. There's so much stuff around us right now. Good. Alright. Let's do this the wise way. By wise way, we gotta get out of here. This is too much anger too early. Good. I don't know if those are giving us like a lot of points. Right now, like my biggest... I gotta go back to base in a second. Let's open this chest here if we can. My biggest complaint right now with Diablo 4 also is it just feels like it's World of Warcraft. I don't really care for like World of Warcraft like that. Like I wish they wouldn't try to avoid it feeling like a World of Warcraft game. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, nice. Strider Scram, we'll pick that up in a minute. It's probably not going to be like significantly clearer in the beginning. Can I pick this up, please, game? Let's shoot these. Good. Nice. I'm gonna get bum rushed here. Gotta be careful. Okay, good. Shoot these. Watch out, I'm getting hit too much. Okay, good. Shoot that. Nice. Pick this up. Better than what we have, but that's not saying much just yet. Better. 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 I don't really feel like we're doing so much damage yet. Concealment feels like it's a waste of a skill. I'm gonna refund them. We're gonna get Dark Shroud. I'm gonna hold that thought. So much for taking a second to look at the skill tree. To be expected. Yeah, that's much better. I should have went with concealment from the get-go. Nice. And then do that. Good. Get rid of the weird scorpion-looking things. Nice. Good. Check our gloves. Upgrade the gloves. Get rid of that. So I'm not going to take a gray weapon right now. Only 5 minutes left in this hell tide. Let's just focus on getting a couple more enemies for experience. Hopefully eventually we'll get some aspects too, because right now can't really do too much of the seasonal objective just yet. This definitely feels a bit underwhelming in our retrospect. Good, good riddance. Why are you here? I didn't even summon you. Who summoned you? Oh, go away! Jesus Christ, man. Oh, man. Again, a nice, cool, intense boss battle. Just interrupted by a Gary Sue. I think I'm gonna turn crossplay off, maybe, to just solve that. I'm, like, so tired of people showing up in the middle of the map. Like, I just want to fight things one-on-one. Like, that just took me completely out of, like, my sense of immersion yet again, Blizzard. Like, I don't want that type of experience for my game. And you can't even, in solo self-finder, it's the same thing, because, like, you're just, like, competing with yourself on the leaderboard, so it doesn't do, like, jack diddly squat or anything else. You know? Like, they've yet to solve the situation of maybe there are players who just want to play by themselves in the open world and don't want, like, anybody else coming around and doing stuff that's annoying. Or then it's like, okay, this person had no life from the beginning of, like, the season starting just comes in and, like, kills your fun and enjoyment. I, like, wanted the tense fight with the boss to see and learn my character. Nope. So much for that. Can't have that in this game. Yeah, stuff like that bars me about Diablo 4. You know, like, I would love to have it so that, like, in the game there'd be, like, an invite-only type of thing. Like, people in your world can only show up as, like, an invite system. Like how other games do it. Like, I don't want, like, randoms in my on my overworld, like, while I'm trying to figure out what's, like, the actual game mechanic for the season. Like, you know? Stuff like that just annoys me. And it does. It feels like you're fun for it. It's like, I don't want them to look for a chest here. Whatever's available. There's not too many more. Ironically, the only get the mysteries is back that way. I'm going to open it before the time limit runs out. But, you know, stuff like that. That stuff bars me. Like, I don't want a whole bunch of people here. Just like... Because, again, I have people all over the place. I can't open this chest now. There's too many enemies, so if I get hit here, I'm going to lose my cinders. So it's better for me to back away. Try to open this one here. If I die and get nothing, it kind of sucks. At least this way we get some type of stuff. Maybe useful. Alright, I'm going to go back to base. Like, that's something they've never solved in Diablo 4. Like, please, I don't want to play with people on the map. I just want to play by myself. I want to be able to do like I've done in other Diablo games where unless I'm like ask somebody to join my lobby, like they can't ruin my sense of immersion. That's the one thing I dislike about Diablo 4, because I feel like every time you're doing stuff in the seasonal thing, it's you're not actively working towards anything because there's somebody that's spent more time, and it annoys me. Because it's like I just want to play and enjoy the story without, you know, feel like I'm the one that accomplished that, as opposed to some random person came and interrupted stuff. Alright. Let's go do this, you know. That's just my 2 cents. Like, I don't think anybody likes, on the overworld, having somebody come through while you're trying to do something and break your sense of immersion. And that's always been an issue in Diablo 4 that they've never addressed and they've never fixed, despite the fact that there's many players who have said they don't want people on their world map, and they would just much rather prefer that they're the only wanderer on the world doing the world events, you know? Like, I hate the fact that we've gotten into this point in video games where everything's being tried to, like, shoehorn into multiplayer experiences when maybe the person just wants to play by themselves in a game that you used to be able to play by yourself, you know? It's like the problem in modern gaming is everybody wants to shoehorn things a certain way. And unfortunately, Diablo 4 is kind of like that at the moment, where they were forced that thing of, like, players on the map and stuff. It's like, I play Diablo because it's a dungeon crawler, and I play Diablo 2 because I could play by myself and enjoy it, and if I want to jump online, I could do that. I played Diablo 3 because, same thing, I could play by myself, and then if I want to jump online to do things, you know, with other players, I can. Diablo 4 don't get that right. Diablo 4 tries to be like this MMO light type of experience, which might be what some people are looking for, but when I play a dungeon crawler, I just want to be the only wanderer on the overworld killing demons and not having people, like, just come out of nowhere and be like, John Diablo 4. Increase cast speed. Consumes 1 stack of overpower. I think this is a better way to go with this. Alright. We have 4 points into that for now. You know, stuff like that I would like to see a change in. Whether we get it or not, I don't know. What's our next seasonal objective? Enter the Death Toll Chamber opened by a slain Realm Walker. I don't think we even have enough gear-wise to do that just yet. Let's see what the seasonal objectives are. Slay Risen Monsters? Have we even fought any of those yet? Complete the Closed Rupture Whispers? What is that even? Visit a blacksmith services in a major town to repurpose or enhance their qualities? I really don't want to do that just yet. So these are very specific things that are locked behind certain things. Let's look at the Overwatch free track. Have we done any of this yet? We have. Well, at least they give you a free pet for this. That's cute. A Fox Spirit. Their stuff is kind of basic. 25? Wow, they're asking for blood with some of these. They're expecting people to play a lot in this event. Okay. Well, we know what's our next objective, too. Alright, so I guess we'll go back in there and just kind of farm for points right now, because that's the only thing we can realistically do. And I don't know. Like, Diablo 4, it's one of those things where I feel like sometimes with these seasons, it's 2 steps forwards and 2 steps back. I'd like to just see, like, a clear consensus. Is the Helltide over? It is. Alright, while we wait for the next Helltide to come up, which is in 5 minutes, let's just go talk to Tyr over here. Get some more stuff that we need. I think also when we hit level 15, we'll have to do the Rogue side objective, too. Well, you can tell everybody who paid for their cosmetics. Hello, Tyrion. Skip this. Give me my experience points. What can I do? Conquer a nightmare dungeon? Sure. Let's teleport to that one. We'll just get that out of the way. That'll give us some pretty decent amount of levels, too, potentially, here. While we're waiting for the seasonal objective to continue. Okay. These enemies we can kind of kill because they're not, like, super sponge cakes and, like, dynamic scaling, like how some of the other stuff is, kind of. Is that Aphix? Okay. Good, kind of. Oh, let's move back here. I'm hoping for better gear soonish. Alright, better amulet, yep. Worse boots. I will say, it feels like the rogue is very squishy.
In memory of Bishop Failway and her
Let's
knights,
pick that up.
someone must remember
Terrible boots. Take Bishop forward.
Took hostages and retreated to a
What is really the purpose of nightmare dungeons anymore in this game, too?
the prisoners.
Because I feel like you just use it to get, like, endgame materials.
The savage spirits of the wood. All lost.
Use that.
We were swarmed.
We basically
Everyone in
get
the glen folk too.
save the prisoner. You're welcome. All day's work for the wanderer. Okay, good.
I'm ashamed to say I had
Mhm.
tell our
Good, 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 good.
Sacrifice.
Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Nice. Good. Much better. Build's starting to come along. See, like, this here is a classic example of what I like about Diablo, the actual dungeon crawling aspect. And I feel like we don't do nearly enough of that in Seasonal Journey or in Season Play of Diablo 4. Instead, it's like forcing the overworld stuff, or immersion break is usually 90% guaranteed. Like, I want more of this, where I find, you know, I get my actual solo player experience. I feel like we don't have enough of this in Diablo 4, particularly for Seasons. I feel like that's a big misstep from Blizzard's end. So I want, you know, to be able to go through a dungeon, clear out enemies, fight a boss, go to the next one. I know what a lot of people who are dungeon crawl friends are gonna be like, Fred, just play Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2. I don't like Path of Exile. I like, you know, I want to play a Diablo game. And it's kind of a shame then, because, like, I'm playing a bit of the season, and we're like, well, you know, maybe Diablo 3 would be a better choice. So I don't know, like, I want to love this game, but it's so hard to, because I feel like there's so many missteps always. And, like, not enough is done to make the middle part of their game, particularly for Seasons, to not feel like it's just a slogfest. It's like, you tied the seasonal thing, I had to wait 5 minutes, I have to jump into a nightmare dungeon to just do something so I have, like, a sense of, like, I'm actually doing and something that's efficient, because if not, it's just like I'm wasting my time, right? Because I'll wait 5 minutes in, like, the overworld for that? No, it's probably a waste of time, so then jump in and do a war plan. I don't know. There's so many missteps with this game, it pains me. Because, you know, it's one of those things where you try to love it, but it's like... It's kind of like Monster Hunter Wilds, and people have known I've been super critical about Monster Hunter Wilds, because Monster Hunter Wilds... It's a good game, but the problem with the game itself is that so many people left to go back to World, myself included. I will be playing World actually on Twitch, because I've moved it over from the solid state drive, so that I would have on the main computer. But the problem, like, with Wilds is, like, so many people left that now the only people that are still playing the game are people who ever bought it on sale, or people who are new to it, which makes for, like, trying to do any of the endgame content, like, a bit of a nightmare. Because a lot of people carded. Like, example, yesterday's stream I was trying to do some, like, helping people with their SOS, and, like, everybody was carding to Gore on 8. And there were, like, super new players that didn't have, like, their gear maxed out and stuff. Or at least to that point, where they should be tackling that type of content. And it made for a somewhat frustrating experience for me. Because, like, I'm trying to carry players, but, like, on stream you don't want to see your teammates triple carding all stream long, because that's not fun for me. Because then it's like, well, I'm just wasting hunts and hunts. So, like, that's kind of like the problem with Wilds, because now, like, all the really good players have left and gone back to the older game until, like, the expansion comes, and the expansion's not coming for a year, so for all intents and purposes, Monster Hunter Wilds is dead for now. You know? And that's kind of like the problem sometimes even with Diablo 4, right? Because, like, people are going to play Diablo 4 for the beginning of the season, myself included. Once we get, like, to the seasonal journey where we got our character kind of, like, maxed out and super powered up, we're probably going to bounce because there's not, like, a whole bunch of stuff that you can do towards the end. And because then it's, like, puts you in this weird, slow drip feed with the hamster wheel that's been the comparison people have used in the past. We're going to go for cold. Because cold would be the way to go here. That'll give us an actual element to our arrows. So, you know? It's just one of those things. And Diablo 4 is kind of that same way, where people play for the first couple of weeks, and then once we get it geared up and stuff, and you just bounce after that. They've never solved the problem. So we're just doing the drip feed thing. Trying to keep the game kind of alive, and they say it's better, and I mean, from quality life improvements, certain things are better, but, like, the middle of the game still is so slow to play through, especially when you're doing a season. Okay. You know, like, we're level 13. Previous seasons, before they did all these changes, I would have already been at, like, level 30, you know? You could slow the last couple of levels up so that it takes longer to get to, like, level 70, but the beginning part of it shouldn't feel this way. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, gotta move from here, because if not, that's a one-hit cheap death. Good. Gonna have to use this. Move back, because if not, I haven't got any significant gear to start with, too. Alright, let's move. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Gonna have to avoid that, because that's gonna be one of those things that's one-hit death again. I hope we get something decent for our Troubles Demon's Nightmare Dungeon right now. Shoot. Okay, good. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Good. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I also did install Elden Ring Night Rain because I'm interested in playing it again. I was watching somebody that was streaming Elden Ring co-op. I was like, you know, I could go for some Night Rain even though I wasn't necessarily good at the game. Even though Night Rain has the same problems that Monster Hunter Wilds does in terms of lobbies. It's just like the player base, like, I'm not good at it, but like there's players that will rush the map and are like, I'm still trying to learn some ins and outs of that game. And then the other problem too, like Night Rain, is then sometimes I'll get people that really don't know anything. Like at least I play like the bow and arrow guy. I forget its name. So I know kind of what I'm doing with that character at least. And it's just like trying to learn some of the bosses, but then there's like some other people that like, they die automatically and then, you know. Okay, good job. Shoot this, shoot this. Good. This. Let's get the ice immune. Good. Watch out, that's a one-hit death. But remember, I don't want to die to this boss. Okay, good. Shoot this. Better. Careful. Casted that probably at the right time. Did that to just do a strike. Gave us a couple level up spears. It also gave us this. Is anything gold gonna drop yet? Not yet. Because they don't drop till high up. But we got some rings, which we didn't have before. So at least we'll build some stuff this way. None of these rings are better than we got. 1 point better. Sure, I'll take it. No points better. No points better. Or better. It's fast. That's slow. I don't know if I want to do something slow. I think I'm gonna pass on that. We're definitely gonna upgrade the knife there. Okay, so incremental damage. Let's see here. I'm gonna go back. We can't do the ultimate just yet. Nope. So we gotta be level 17 to get the ultimate. So let's start now investing points into Barrage. I think would be the best way to do it. We'll continue to invest here. Level 15 almost. Alright. Let's teleport. And we'll go do the next seasonal objective. Because I think we're a little bit better geared. I mean, we could do the warplane soon, fish it out, but I'm trying to go for the most fast and efficient. Oh, never mind. I guess we will do Sleepless Hollow one while we're here. Might as well get a couple more experience points. Plus side, we'll get more level ups, which then we could use for something else potentially. Oh, this is a poison one. I hate poison nightmare dungeons with a passion. This thing's just taking all my damage. Okay, pick that up. Better boots, please, game. Ooh, nice. Nice. Oh, it's a blood blisters in this area. Oh, I hate these. Hopefully this won't be a very long dungeon. Oh. Why am I stuck? Okay. Let's play the keep away game. You're poison. Yeah, you're a plague bearer. Good. Watch out. Oh, the blood blister again. Those things have like a one-hit death thing to them too. Most of the Diablo 4 is like that. Anything good? Please? No. First 15 levels and we haven't really ran into anything that's worth any value in terms of gear. Not as exactly the smoothest seasonal start. Okay, good. Nice. Good. Shoot that. Take that. Explore the Sleepless Hollow. If we can get the Sleepless Hollow, we'll do it. Alright. Good. Shoot this. Good. Fire that. Level 15. We can finally get what we need for this build now. We gotta go do like a storyline quest. Unless we don't have to go and do those story quests anymore, which would be nice. We could just skip it. That'd be great. Because then we don't break from the seasonal action. I don't know if they've changed that because I haven't really paid attention to what they've done in that retrospect with Blizzard. Okay. Bloodbuster might be a problem. Okay, good. Put this away. Let me cast this. These guys are kind of tanky. Slightly scared. Gotta move back. I'll get rid of the yellow Apex first, if possible. Blade boost. Build this up a bit. Oh, the blood blister, because I had to focus on the enemies, but we got a frozen, so that's kind of good. Alright. Wasn't the worst. At least we didn't die because of the blood blister. That would have been unfortunate. Alright. Let's keep going. Be very careful of the blood blisters. I mean, at least this seems like a decent source of leveling at the moment. I want to get up close and personal with us. Let me get a little bit of distance here. Does anybody remember what was like the true evasive move for the rogue? I don't remember if it's just this one attack. It feels like that attack's been nerfed. This one, for like mobility, I don't think that's it. I think there's another one, but maybe it's a little further down the skill tree unless they took it away. Shoot there. Good. Level 15 right now. But yeah, I want to try my hand at Elden Ring Night Rain again. I don't know how successful I'm going to be with like getting randoms to play. So I know you could still, there's a pretty active player base for it, but one of those things I want to definitely peep out. Alright. Good. Nice. Give me 1 second, Dreadknights. Give me 1 second, Dreadknights. I have something, a phone call. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I don't like to interrupt stream. Just give me a minute to teleport out of here. I'll be right back into this in a second. Again, my apologies. Give me 1 second. Gotta meet Mike, check this phone call, and I'll be right back, okay? Sorry about that. I had to confirm a food order that I had ordered. If you're a streamer, you know how that goes, right? The other thing too. Let's go. I think YouTube chat's broken. I'm gonna just take YouTube chat off so it's not there the whole time I'm playing. Alright, shall we? Oh, it's starting to look cool. Drop that. Any good boots? Better. Let's gear up, not in front of us. Okay. I feel like there's a nerf evade that the not Demon Hunter, the Rogue has, but I don't remember. I want to play this like how I usually play Demon Hunter. Because if I play it like the Assassin, I wouldn't like it in terms of the build. Uh-oh, that's not good, Dread. Lock in. Lock in like you've never locked in before. Alright, lock there. Shoot that. Lock. Good. Decent amount of damage here. Okay, good. Let's fire this off if we can. Watch out for the one-hit death. We're spawning a whole bunch of enemies. Well, the good thing is, when we're doing these nightmare dungeons, though, I have been seeing some of the stuff drop from the Overwatch thing. There's that. Decent. Somebody would be like, you should just do Dance and Knife in the beginning. I don't want to play that playstyle. It's boring for me. I know it'd probably be quicker in terms of leveling, but I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I just kind of want to have fun and play something that I feel like playing in terms of the build. And that was a good chest that dropped a lot of things. Alright. The thing is, if we're better geared up too, when we go to actually do the actual seasonal objective, it's a better roll for us. Good. Nice. Reposition that. Now let's keep firing. Nice, nice, nice. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, good. Got the ice imbue. Move back. Good. Decent amount of damage here. Move back. Okay, good. And we picked up more of the Overwatch thing. Gotta watch out for the Blood Blister. Let's see here. I mean, in terms of the Rogue, I've never really cared too much for the character. I know there's like a whole bunch of Rogue lovers out there. But for me, it just... I prefer different play styles, usually. Like, I like Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter in Diablo 3 was one of my favorite classes. So I know, like, they've done things to kind of make it feel like the Demon Hunter. But the Rogue just doesn't feel exactly it. It feels like a distant cousin that wants to be, like, a hybrid of the Assassin. As well as something else. Good. Nice. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Watch out for the Blood Blister. Let's open the jars. Good. One thing is we get to play the keep away game. Nice. Get rid of that. Okay, good. 1 second, Dreadknights. Let's do that. So those charms are going to help kind of with our level up experience. Surprised we finally got a charm. Let's put that for now. A little bit increased movement speed would never hurt. Oh, Blood Blister, the worst time. I should have done that not while I was in the dungeon, but I have to be a little bit greedy. Sometimes you got to be a little bit greedy, right? In fact, this area mobs might not be the smoothest idea. This is probably not the best of ideas. Almost 100% certain. I think we could do it though. I'm not like too concerned. It's still very early into our leveling for the season. The Blood Blister I'm more worried about than I am actually of the Champion / Elite pack. Pick that. Alright. And you're probably wondering, those flashing things with the favor tokens, that's to the Overwatch track. There's like Overwatch skins and stuff that are part of like this season. It's kind of surprising. I mean, there were some people who were complaining about it as a collab, but Diablo 3 had an Overwatch collab where you got like the Mercy Wings. Or like, I forgot what exactly it was that they gave it for, but you had like the Mercy Wings. So I don't, you know, to me, it's like I'm used to Overwatch stuff being mixed in. Like, it's kind of crazy, some of the people that were complaining about, like, the Overwatch collab with Diablo 4 too, because it's like, you know, they collabed with World of Warcraft before last season, and now it's like Overwatch, like, horrors, Blizzard is collabing with their own IPs. It kind of makes sense, at least from my perspective. Like, I feel like there's other things to complain about. Finally got a gold weapon in this game. And, like, with Diablo, then there is, like, over what they're collabing with and what they're not. And the thing about the collabs, too, is, like, it's optional. You don't have to buy any of that stuff. I don't buy anything in this game. Like, I just stick to whatever's available for free and whatever platinum that I save. So for me, it's like a kind of a nothing burger to complain about stuff like that, because it's optional. It doesn't... I'm more upset when they do stuff in our video games where it's like... I have no idea what happened there. Where it's stuff that's, like, pay to win. If you get what I'm feeling, where, like, you have to spend money to continue to keep up with the game. Like, a good example of it, even though I love the game, I don't mind spending money and stuff, is, like, Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight, like, sometimes you need to buy survivors and killers just to have certain perks that are pretty busted, which that makes the game a little bit, like, pay to win. An example of a pay to win game was, like, Call of Duty, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but, like, when it's completely cosmetic. Case in point, Diablo 4, and even, like, something like Fortnite, it's, you know... It's not hurting anybody, so why are we complaining about it? Because it's completely optional purchases that you don't have to deal with, you know? But I feel like sometimes what happens a lot of times when it comes to video games and discourse with it, because, you know, it's the internet, and the internet's always going to have some type of discourse as opposed to, like, constructive feedback on stuff they don't like in video games. Like, I don't think the cosmetic things that you can just choose not to buy is a real talking point about problems with Diablo 4, as opposed to, like, something for me would be, like, proper class balancing. Why is it that the Warlock and the Paladin, which were introduced in the Lord of Hatred expansion, are now comparatively bad and weak? Why is it there's certain classes that are super unplayable in the sense that they can't really do well in tower, and then you always have it where it's like the Rogue and Whirlwind Barbarian are going to be, like, the only two things that are really competing in the tower, which is, like, the competitive play of this game. Like, I feel like that stuff is an actual real talking point and an issue with this game, as opposed to, like, some of the other stuff that people are complaining about. I'm not saying that their complaints aren't valid, but I don't feel like it's constructive. Like, complaining about cosmetics in a game that's been selling cosmetics since the start of the game, like, you know, you should have been complaining about that stuff beforehand. Now it's just kind of like, you don't engage with it and you're fine. This is better ring here. Most of this loot is crap, and we're going to be, like, constantly dropping it out and cycling for better gear. This is just, like, the leveling experience right now. Is this better or worse than what I have? Okay, get rid of that. Dropping some of this because we don't need all this gear right now. Alright. I want to pick up the bows because we need a better bow right now. Better damage output. Those are going to be junk. That's going to be junk. That's going to be junk. Finally got a gold weapon after what felt like a very long grind. Combo points. Okay, I don't have to do the side quest anymore. Thank you, Blizzard. Let's continue through this dungeon, then we'll go back to doing, like, the seasonal objective. I just want some stuff that would help us, like, for the seasonal event stuff, because it's too hard to do it without, like, getting a couple levels. I think we're gonna go eastward. Some people would say westward for that, but music's pretty good, at least in this nightmare dungeon. Oh, we're right at the boss we chose correctly. Maybe we could find... Hold that what? I want to find the Holy Grail. Maybe we'll find the Holy Grail in here, Dreadknights. You think we will find it? What is the Holy Grail even, right? What truly is the Holy Grail? I wonder. Oh, you split up into a whole thing. That is... I was not expecting that. On top of that, I have a nice, lovely lag spike. Yeah, that's a boss. That's always cool. I need to evade here, if not I'm gonna die. I think we'll be fine. Oh, hold that thought. Maybe we won't be. Gotta get some distance between them. Thank goodness I picked weapons that fire off in multiple directions. Oh, I'm cornered. That's not a good idea. Oh. Okay. Don't panic. Who's panicking? I'm not the one panicking. You're the one's panicking. I might be panicking a little bit. Thank goodness we got rid of that blood blister. Oh, you're trying to cheat me out of that win, aren't you? And I think you almost had me there. Alright, level up. Nice. Good. We can't open this crate here right now. Put that. It's a minor upgrade. Let's go to the next area, shall we? Take a sip of hydration. But what truly is the Holy Grail anyway? It's supposed to be a chalice that's supposed to, like, cure famine, according to certain lore. Another one is, apparently if it's used for evil doings, it could destroy the world. Maybe the Holy Grail is just us ourselves inside of us. I mean, that's at least how I'd like to think of it. Let's pick this up. And we finally got one. That's terrible. Slightly better pants, not by much. It's something. Is this something good? Not really. Let's see. So the next thing that we have to do is go over here to do a seasonal objective. But I do want to check the board first to see if we could get some better gear, because right now times are a little bit rough. We only have one yellow piece of gear. We don't even have any orange. Yeah. So let's check the board. This is part of a seasonal event where you just kill certain things and collect things. So we got 2 more levels. Maybe something decent. When do we get, like, anything on this board that's unique? Oh, a while to go. Pick up those fragments. Hey, nice! We got a legendary. Even if it's not good, it's still better than having a blue gauntlet. I will take that. Better bow, I'll take that too. Slightly better, not by much, but it's something. Alright, we're starting to get slowly stronger. Stronger than before. Gazia, powered up for more. Gazia. Probably nobody knows what I'm referencing there. You'd have to be from the 90s to understand that. Barrage deals damage and fires 2 additional arrows. What does this do? Barrage no longer pierces and fires 2 less for stun grenades. That doesn't sound good. Barrage fires arrows up, dealing 30 damage upon. That sounds kind of cool, but for now, that's what we'll take. We also probably can have an ultimate now? No? However, I may not have that. Shadow imbuement. Did I take cold? Yeah, I took cold over here. Nothing there that we can take just yet. Can we add some stuff here? Movement speed? Don't mind if I do, because I feel kind of a little bit slow. You heal for 10% maximum life when Dark Shroud is consumed. That might be useful. Dark Shroud has a 10% chance not to be consumed. I think for now, that. I'll fix it up later on. I'm just working with leveling build at the moment. Alright, so this is our next objective. I think we should get on our high horse in the game. And traverse the map. The one thing I don't like about the mounts in this game, too, I have complained about it in the past, is that, like, it feels like you hit just about every object in the game. To the point it's like, it's sometimes faster just to go on foot than it is anything else. The servers today are a little bit laggy too, which I apologize for. It's just kind of... Can I not get into whatever that is? Enter the Death Toll Chamber opened by a slain Realm Walker. Oh, so I have to kill a Realm Walker, which means I have to go do Hell Tides for that. Ah. Well, I mean, fortunately there's one around here. Maybe we'll run into the actual event. If not, we'll just get a couple more levels. I don't expect to like finish the seasonal story today. It's already 6:28. Time flies, man. Felt like we just started. I mean, technically we started 2 hours ago. Because the one thing about Diablo games is I get like super invested in them and then I don't realize how much time I've sunk into them. I like that. When I'm playing a game and I don't realize like so much time has passed by and it's almost like the end of stream time and stuff, and it's like that's at least a good feeling for me. Oh, these guys are doing a lot of damage. Probably should move back because you are trying to give me a one-hit kill. See how it explodes? For those of you who don't play Diablo, I would have been dead there. Let's fire this away. Let's take care of some of these. Did I ever go back and tell Tyrael I finished the war plans? I don't think I did. We can also do that for an easy level up, perhaps. Holy crap, that's a lot of enemies. Move back a bit. Play this smart. The servers are very laggy today. The start of season, they're always kind of in the beginning of it. No. Better. These are just minuscule upgrades. Better on the bow. Not by much. No cinders for me? You get nothing and you'll like it, literally. Probably should use this. For people who don't know health hides, the enemies in it are 5 levels higher than you. That's why it looks like I'm struggling. It's because they are kind of harder than what I should be doing. On top of that, like, the servers are just... Holy crap. Like, welcome to Lag City today. Good. Perfect. Better. Enemies magically appearing on the map, that's... So I could take a cheap death? Yeah, I love when that happens, and this game said no one ever. And it's not internet, because my OBS is green, so I know it's not internet, it's just the servers being laggy on the first day of the season. Stuff like that kind of pisses me off, because it's like, I didn't technically die, I just couldn't move because server lag is real on day 1. No. No. Some enemies here, okay. Is there no planewalkers anywhere here? I refuse to believe that there's nothing on the map that's actual seasonal objective. Did everybody on this map do it already? That kind of sucked. For various different reasons. I'm gonna ignore those because those aren't gonna give me like anything worthwhile. Okay, let's avoid that. Finally, another piece of yellow gear. Slightly better. Hey, nice, a legendary. We're actually seeing legendaries drop earlier than before. I'm putting it on because it gives us something that the earthing doesn't, so at least we'll get like basic skill damage. Was that a loot goblin that we missed? Or is that something else, I wonder? Far away. Open. Open. An orange weapon would be nice right about now. So I appreciate they did one change. You actually start seeing orange and yellow gear at an earlier rate now. Which I think was a major complaint a lot of people had with the previous season. Felt like you didn't get like any significant loot to drop until much later into the game. I appreciate we're starting to see legendaries drop. They might not be like super significant, but you know, that is at least an improvement in terms of the change. Good. Oh, bear. Watch out for that bear. In fact, love getting caught in a lag spike. Very good. Makeshift bow. Better? No. Worse. Did get a level up though. So let's can't get my ultimate yet. Unfortunate. Really need my ultimate just for safety. Okay, good. Let's do that. Like that. Pick that up. Okay, decent pickups. Okay, good. What is this? Oh, maybe I have to do this to do the story event. Hopefully we're ready for it now that I got, like, actual uniques. Oh, how much you want to make a bet somebody will come here in between it? Do I do this with the Pterida? Like, I don't understand the mechanic for this. Okay, just this once I will pair up with somebody. Just because we need to figure out what's going on here. Okay, somebody got their level up. That person's like level 10, so at least it's not like we're both speedrunning it. We're just trying to probably get the same story objective done right now, right? Okay, good job, teammate. Okay, good job. I'm running out of resources. Oh, there's a whole bunch of enemies here. We still gotta fight the Planeswalker after this, too. Oh, got built up resources. I gotta get that tier, right? I don't know if I should be in the middle of these. Like, that's the one thing I would really love, if they explain some of these mechanics that they do before they put them into the game. Some of us weren't watching the campfire thing. Or whatever they call it. And there's a lot of underlevel. Alright. Come on. Come on. Don't you crap out on me, game. Trying to hold my own here. Oh, what does that say? Does anybody know? Do we keep doing it? Oh, did that give me the seasonal thing to do? I don't understand. Were we supposed to enter that? Like, the whole game even was doing it. Like, how am I gonna die over that? Like, oh man. That was rough. Enter the death call opened by the... Oh, we did that already. We haven't done that yet. Where do I find the Realm Walker? That's what I need to know. Okay. Oh, this is the Realm Walker. Okay. Can I fight this? How do I do this? What do we do with this guy? He's just... Oh, he's a raid boss. Aw, crap, man. Oh. Let's hope we can do this. I need to be somewhere where I can move and hit from far. Oh. This thing is very tanky. Oh, that looks like a one-hit KO. Where's the rest of my team? I don't understand this boss mechanic. I'm assuming we have to fight these guys. Oh, jeez Louise. Help! Oh. Oh, no. Watch out, watch out. Is it dead? No, it's not. Oh, crap, man. This is hard. This is kind of a fun boss fight. I don't have enough health. What are you doing? Why aren't you helping the rest of the team? Let's wait on it. Oh. Am I the only one here? Oh, jeez Louise, man. I don't want to die in the game. There's so much lag right now, it's not even funny. Oh. Move. I need these. Oh, go away. Oh, okay. Better. I think you have to destroy these statues. Oh my goodness gracious, man. It's looking kind of rough for us. It did not make this easy whatsoever. I wasn't expecting them easy, but holy crap, man. Don't tell me I have to fight that again. It might take us whole season if that's the case. Okay. It's like a raid boss, but I'm... You see the amount of lag I'm dealing with? Making it hard to actually play. Good. I'm running out of energy. Oh, finally we beat him. Nice. Stop lagging, game. Gross. Get out of the way. Oh, good job. I can't pick up anything. The game's just like completely freezing on me. I don't feel like this game can still handle like multiplayer. I gotta go in here. Give me a second. I'll check on OBS in a minute, but I know it's not my internet. It's not my internet. I'm in green. It's just the game servers are laggy. Oh, what am I doing here? I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I hope I'm doing the right thing. Okay. Soul Eaters, kidnap monsters. I have no idea what was going on for half of it, but it looked kind of cool. Notice how when you're not playing with players on the map, the game's not like super laggy. So they gotta fix the overhaul servers. Confirm. Shoot this. It's still, this game, after so much time, still poorly optimized is a shock. Come on. Alright, there we go. Actual good gear for Jane. Oh. Let me take that because just in case we need to heal. Alright, finally. Yellow weapons. Yellow pants. We're finally a little bit stronger. I felt like for a while it was just like, this ain't it, fam. Don't need that. I might take the slower weapon now, just for now. No. I'll hold on to this, because I can swap it for something else. Actually... For now. For now, because what we're doing right now. Is this a chest I can open? It's a stash. So I said it's like super laggy. I don't think they can handle the amount of players that are playing right now. This is always like the start of a new season. It's like this. Alright, let's talk to her.
You're sweating.
The cult is using realm walkers in their rituals, opening portals to somewhere else.
That, well, mad as it is, that makes a kind of sense.
What do you mean it makes kind of sense?
What do you mean? What do we know about the walkers? They pass between our world and elsewhere, yeah?
That is true.
The Ulosar promised peace in the hereafter. Maybe they're using the walkers to open up the way?
It's a possibility.
The pandemonium.
So they're going to Pandemonium. That was from Diablo
Said
3.
it was mad, didn't I? Madder still. You've
That's
got
the
to stop
realm
anything
that
worse
Mathile
coming
opened.
through. I'll keep banging the war drum. Keep you supplied. It's the least I can do.
It's gonna give me crap gear. We're gonna pick that up in a minute. Let's just go to the smithy. Get rid of some of the stuff that we don't need right now. Old junk. Get rid of the rings.
Can still use these.
Yeah, the servers are super laggy. Yeah, like I'm rubber banding. I know it's not my internet because I have green on OBS. Unfortunate. I mean, we're gonna be wrapping up pretty soon anyway. But to be expected sometimes, Ian. Let's pick this up. Let's pick this up. It's 2 more levels we did. Experience orb. See what this gives us. Was kind of hoping for weapons, you know. We got 4 points from that though, so that's a plus. Death trap. Place a trap that arms 1.25 seconds. Activate enemy within range. Shadow clone. Summon shadow that mimics your actions. Rain of arrows. So we're gonna take rain of arrows for now. Just because we're doing like a starter build, and then we'll change it up later. I'm sorry, I wanted to double check something. I used to use penetrating shot, but I wanted more of a demon hunter feel. Alright, let's put the points into that. That's our main source of damage, so we want that maxed out as fast as possible. Alright, let's go back to Tyrael, and we'll do that part. And then we'll move on to the next objective. I might go slightly longer, but not by much, depending. Will a world boss give us good loot at this point in the game, I wonder? Why am I here? Why am I not where I wanted to do Tyrael? Alright. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go back to the main area. Over here. So that we can collect from Tyrael. And I also want to see, like, if there's a Helltide that can also, you know, like a war plan that's with Helltides that can kill, like, 2 birds with 1 stone, since we're focusing so much on, like, that aspect of the game. Yeah. Much better. Slightly better, but slightly not. Hold on to it, but like realistically, we're gonna put like aspects on that stuff if we can. Let's get rid of this stuff. I want to see if we can turn these into anything of value for us in the keep. Nope. Don't have the material for it yet. Kind of figured that was going to be the case. Let me check OBS a second. We're in green. Good. I mean, at this point, again, we'll start making that at 15 and then work our way to anything else. Oh, the servers are so laggy. I feel like backing out and backing in, but that might be more problematic for us. What do you got for material? I don't want to do that. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do it. It's not gonna make a whole bunch of sense, trust the process. Because the first thing will give us 5 minutes, right? And the other thing will start right around the next time the next Helltide starts. Would make the most sense. So why not get the level up, right? Continue to like get our build sorted. And potentially get like some gear that we can use. Okay. Decent-ish. Because I mean, it's more effective use of our time. Because if we go into a Helltide right now, It's about to end. So it means we're probably not going to get like a whole bunch of whispers anyway. So just like a bit more time effective to do the floor plan. And the ultimate is kind of a bit of a disappointment. Move so I don't get hit by that. Good. Continue to push this way. Notice how everything that's not associated with the overworld is not like lagging. That kind of answers the question. It's just like first day of a season, it's never going to be like a smooth experience to servers. Definitely understand that. Alright, nice. Farther on the way. Should probably move away from this revenant. Just trying to get up close and personal with me. Stand your ground, stand your distance, man. I don't like people invading my personal space. Actually, that's a true fact about Fred. I've told this story before. I'm not really a hugger, so I don't like when people randomly run up to me and hug me. Usually, like, you have to have permission to do stuff of that nature. I don't like personal space being violated. It's like a quirk about me, I guess you could say. It's not really a quirk. It's just I don't like randoms, I guess is the best way of putting it. Because I used to go to con scenes quite a lot back in the day, and people would, like, run up and hug people they didn't even know, and glomping and all that other stuff, and I'm not really for that type of stuff. I don't like it, never did back then. We'll put that on for now, it's a slight upgrade. Everything's just slight upgrades as we build towards, like, level 70. And then from there, we actually will really play whatever build we decide, which will probably be, like, a trap build. I'm assuming it's probably the best build for the Rogue this season. Go get him, Fido. Okay, good. Better. I'm gonna be constantly swapping gear, so I'm sorry to everybody that's gonna be seeing me comparing things. Better boots, correct? Yeah, for now. We're just going for whatever's best in slot. It's not gonna matter until we get to like actual level 70, when the real game of Diablo IV actually begins for the season. Everything for now is just like, I don't want to say fluff, but it's just building towards a greater means. A greater end, so to speak. This is kill all enemies, correct, for this one? Yeah. So is the next objective reach Tournament 1 for the season? That means we're going to have to reach level 70 to get to Tournament 1. Okay, so they're kind of forcing us to take it a little bit slower now. Okay, that's fine, because we'll focus on, like, just how war plans till for the rest of it. I mean, most of you will probably not see too much more of that. You just fire this off to see how much damage this does, the thing. It's kind of a weak ultimate. Oh, weak sauce. That was kind of underwhelming, don't you think so, Dreadnoughts? I'll move back a little, pick up the pants because I'm greedy. We're stepped in poison pools. Stop poisoning me, bro. I'm tired of this toxicity all around. Fire this off. Crossbow is so slow. I prefer like a regular bow and arrow, but we need like a gold one. Technically, I want a unique one. There's a specific one I'm looking for. I think it's called Eagle Eye, if I remember correctly. Anybody is more than welcome to correct me on that for barrage build. Trying to get something that reminds me of multi-shot Demon Hunter. That's what I would prefer that playstyle to be for now. Wow, that's it? We only got gold from that chest? It really is like Willy Wonka. You get nothing! Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. We haven't really died today too much, so that's a plus. Even though you will die a lot in Diablo 4 as you're leveling, watch out. I mean, the one benefit of those enemies is they kind of give you a telltale sign as to when they're going to attack, so you just, like, look at that red stain, I guess you could call it. And then you just avoid it from there. We don't want to use this just yet. Maybe against the tanky elite? Come on, give me a yellow bow and arrow as opposed to just nutting the crossbows. That's the thing in this game, sometimes, like, desire sensor is real. Not better than the boots I have, ironically. Unless I can upgrade them to legendary, and then the stat rolls will probably not be worth it. Watch out! You were trying to sneak up on me from behind. How dare you? How dare you? I am the great and powerful Dreadscape Gaming. How dare you? even try to do that on me. Who do you think I am? I'm not some pushover. I've been playing this game for a very long time. 17 enemies left. Alright, let's fire this off. Fire this off. The next level up, I'm gonna use it for something in the imbuement skills, perhaps. Just so we have a little bit of extra oomph for our arrows. Well, that will kill me, so I better move out of the way. Okay, I think we go that way to fight the boss, if I remember correctly, based on this dungeon layout. And then the next thing we'll do is we'll try to do some of the Helltide. Even though it's about to end, because it's at 7 o'clock, it refreshes itself from the game mechanics, for those of you who don't know. Wish we were quicker in terms of our mobility. Right now I feel like we're super slow still. Do a lot of damage to you, though. In fact, I don't think the boss liked my tomfoolery on them. I'm doing a decent amount of damage. Granted, it's only regular right now, but considering we don't really have good gear, I'd say that's a pretty good test. Could be quicker, but we haven't even, like, really gotten a full set of orange gear. When we do, then we start really doing some major pushes. Alright. Well, that was quick and easy. Worse gloves than what I have. I want something better. That's crap. That's not worth it. Gotta get that. Hey, better pants. I'll take that for now. It's something. Beggars cannot be choosy in the beginning of a season. Take whatever you can get. Mittens. A sword. Can I use this? I can. Nice. Better. This one's no good, so we don't need that. This is worse than what I have. This is better, but it's not orange. Alright, so we're gonna put some points into the imbue spell. It doesn't really matter what order that I go in for this, but... Alright, so this is cold imbue skills have up to barrier. I don't want that. Cold imbue skills cause enemies to become vulnerable. I do want that. Let's see here. Cold imbue skills grant 4 energy when hitting an enemy for the first time. That's pretty useful. Kills an enemy. Cooldown reduced. I don't really care about cooldown reduction with the way I'm playing this at the moment. So we'll take that. Alright. Let's go back to the overworld. Barbarians have various ways. They were telling me I should have played Barbarian. I played Barbarian last season a bit. I played also the Warlock for a lot. I didn't want to really do Warlock again. So I was like, I'll just do Rogue this time around, because I barely ever play Rogue. Why? Because usually their start in the beginning is kind of slow compared to like some of the classes. Alright, so we did that. The Helltide's about to end. I think there's a world boss coming up, right? In 3 minutes? Where is it, though? Because it's always hard to tell the icons. That's a Legion event. Is this where the world boss is? It is. Okay, so I'm going to try to do that with a bunch of randoms, because there should be a couple of randoms on the map that are going to... we could maybe get some gear, maybe push something out of the Cecil Journey objective. I don't know if there is one for world bosses. It's probably something later on. But we must well use our basically 3 minutes waiting for the next objective to kick in. Because we'll have to do like more Helltides. Let's ignore these small fries because they're not important. Let's just get to the world boss if we can. See how I say about the horse is always like, it feels slower. It's a mount. It should be quicker than if we were to go on foot. Like I could have probably ignored these guys. The other thing is, like, the horse has, like, stamina, like in Legend of Zelda, with, like, Epona. But it's, like, a weird stamina system. Like, he gets caught to everything, too. Which is just annoying. Because then it's like, yay, ride the horsey. Oh, at least we got one person that's going for this fight, too. Here's the war boss. How many people are actually going to show up for this? Oh, it's Asmodan. I've never actually fought Asmodan before, so I'm looking forward to it. And how do I emote again?
Hello.
So we have somebody from Korea, because there's a Korean name, right? No, not Korean name. China? Maybe somebody from Japan? Where's my taunts? No, I don't want to invite anybody to trade. Do I not have taunts? Did they take away the taunts?
There are so many ways I can kill you.
It's been a while since I had some good taunting. Is there another taunt she has?
There are so many
No,
ways
she
I
only
can
has one,
kill you.
unfortunately. I'm probably not going to do too much to Asmodan here. Hopefully we'll be able to do something. This is where it's a level 14, a level 49. That person played a lot already. They've been probably playing all day. Level 34, level 34. Those two might be in a group together. Level 34, Odin. 24, 26. I wasn't playing all day. I don't really have the time for that. It's contrary to popular belief, streamers do not play video games 24/7. Did I put the combo points here? Your site? No, I don't want that. We'll go with combo points for now. And then we'll fix it later when we get to a build. This is like a big world boss. This is kind of like a raid event for those of you who don't know. I've never fought Asmodan, so this will be like a bucket list thing for me, because Asmodan wasn't, I think, available last season, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong about that. He should be coming out in 2 seconds. 1 second. Asmodan from Diablo IV. One of the lesser evils, as he's called. Oh, I thought that aura scared me, man. Oh, he's way bigger than he was in Diablo 3. They made him huge. He's swole, bros. Ooh. Played the keep away game with me. I don't know if that's going to do much to him. I feel like we're contributing. The thing is, I could just, like, step back. I could just go DPs. Watch out for the fire, though. You gotta also watch out for the little guys. Okay. Ah, I picked the right time for that. I think I should be closer to him when he does that fire attack. I don't know his attacks, so I'm just kind of... We have a Whirlwind Barb, it looks like, potentially, with us. An Ice Mage, too. Gotta be careful. I moved at the right time there. Let's fire this. I don't think that does a significant amount of damage. This is a cool fight. For somebody who's never fought Asmodan in Diablo 4. I like it. Nobody's dead, right? Okay. Good. Not good that nobody's dead, but good because we're... He retreating like a little you-know-what? He is. I'll tell you, despite what anybody says about the Paladin, that Paladin's carrying right now. Oh, I got so lucky on that burst. Okay, good. See, like, I would like to see more of this in Diablo 4 with the overworld, where there's a lot more raid bosses. But I feel like this has always been, like, a missed opportunity, so to speak. We're just pew-pewing with our arrows. I can't use the skill that's tied to Y, because I would just get too close to him. I gotta play keep away, that's what my character does. Pew, pew, pew! Let's do that right now. Good job, team. Trust your homies. Trust your homies. The thing is, I'm in... Oh, you gotta be kidding, the little minion. Try to square up with it. Do that. Oh, he's stunned. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. Good job, team. Good job, good job, good job. My ultimate's got 7 seconds. I would have popped it. Good job! Nice. Well, our first Asmodon kill. Ooh. Perfect. Nice. I got some rune words too, which I definitely needed at this point. Let's go Fangs here, right? Cheer.
Efficient.
Let's also go Fangs.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And we all go our separate way now. That was a fun one. See, stuff like that, but you don't get enough of it in this game. There's always so few and far between for knights. But, like, that stuff is fun. Even if they borrow that from World of Warcraft. Alright, we finally got a decent necklace. It doesn't even matter the skill right now. Increased summon damage. I don't think I summon anything, but we'll just use it because it's better stats. I can always change the aspect on it later on anyway. Let's go back to... not you. What does this do? Concealment generates 40 energy. Do I still have this? Oh. So I have it on like a piece of gear. That's why I was like, I can't refund that. Why can't I? Let's take a look at some of the other things. I'm sorry because we were kind of fixing this up as we go. Dark Shroud. We're gonna pick that. Is this locked still? Okay. What's this? No, I picked that already. This isn't unlocked yet? No. I want that one to be unlocked, but it's not yet. So let's just put a point into that. Alright. I'll go a little bit longer, not too much longer. Let's go to the Tree of Whispers and claim our bounty for the day. Not for the day, for now. And we'll go do that Hell Tide. I'll do that. I think I'll be grinding a bit off stream to prepare for tomorrow on Twitch. Because I want to conserve my voice because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with it. So I don't want to, like, push it too much. I'm going to go for a little bit longer now. Not too much longer. This is a spoiler, unfortunately, for people who haven't played the story yet. Two-handed? Nah, I prefer single-handed right now. Let's get Holmes. This gives us an easy level up. 2 level ups, so that's a plus. Nothing really of value, except the 2 level ups. Better and worse. Remember, you're not trying to swap to, like, anything that's not yellow or orange at this point. Well, let's max out... not Heatseeker. So this is, like, our main damage source. Once we get that to 15, then you start working on the rest of the stuff. It's like this, we can then add that stuff, but... this is much later, like when you get to 70-ish. That's all we got. Kind of underwhelming in a way, was it? Blacksmith, junk. Alright. I think we got some of the seasonal done. Yep. Let's see. Complete the following seasonal task. Slavers and monsters. We still got to do that. Visit the blacksmith. Temper an affix onto an item. Let's do that. That's an easy level up. I think we were at a blacksmith, right? Can we do it on you? Doesn't really matter right now. Let's put, like, extra damage. There we go. That gets that seasonal thing out of the way. What else can we do in terms of seasonal task? This is good because it gives us extra experience points easily. Boost the amount of glints of hope, reputation earned. That could be useful long term. Boost the chance of rare item salvage. Grants an earn extra upgrade. We don't need that yet. Boost the chance for an ancestral cassette to appear when turning in Whisper. At my level, can we do that though? I don't know. For science. For science, we'll do both. Because we have enough for both. Let's look at this. I completed that already. Let's take a look at the Overwatch one. This is an event. You get like free cosmetics from Overwatch for it. 49. That's a back bling thing. I just want the fox for the pet because that looks cool. I'll hold on to what I have for now because I'll use it for like weapons. and then grab the, like, crappier stuff later. I mean, it's not crappy, it's free, but, you know. Not something I necessarily need right now. Alright, so let's go do this for now. Just so we can get a couple level ups, because we have to be level 70 to be able to do tournament level 1 to do a pit run. I'm not going to be able to do that on stream today, because I got about maybe like roughly 20 to 30 minutes I can spare. I will do more grinding off the stream now, so don't worry about it, because I'm going to cut out like some of the busy work, so to speak, so that then the next time that we play, I'll be kind of doing what you usually see me do in our seasons, where I'm just blasting through stuff. But obviously, because it's the start season, I figure I might as well stream it, right? Because if not, like, what am I doing at that point? So tomorrow, there'll be more Diablo IV on Twitch. It won't be on YouTube. So I'll be on Twitch tomorrow. Then on Thursday, I will be back here on YouTube. We'll be playing Don't Starve Together, which I'm definitely looking forward to that. That person's playing meta build, Whirlwind Barbarian. I opted not to do that this season because I played, as I mentioned, for anybody who maybe missed it, previous season I played Whirlwind Barbarian. I was like, I don't want to play just easy spin to win this season. I want to challenge myself and do something a little bit different, because if it becomes too easy, then it gets boring too, right? I mean, there's some people who prefer that. Like, and again, I've made so many barbarians in the past that, like, it's better for us to just, we're gonna ride this person's coattails for this one, just for hell of it. Let me stand here. Good job, teammate. Take care of this enemy. I can. Did they die? What's going on here? Let me take care of this thing, because it's going to be like an enemy gate disaster, plus I want their shard. Can evade into that. Good. My teammate's probably like, what the hell is he? I'm coming. Oh, this is a lot of damage. Oh, somebody's got a poison. Yeah. One-hit death sword. I hate those. I think my barbarian friend left. Maybe they don't like VTubers? Where are they? He left. Or did he die? I wonder. Oh, he's back. Did he get scared? Am I the one that stayed in that whole time fighting all that hatred? Oh, that's a cool dragon mount, whatever that is. Okay, let's go. Unfortunately, whenever you're playing on the world map with people, you'll get these random spikes. I don't know why. Okay, let's get another level up. We're not even at the midway point, because the midway point would be 35. Move from there. Okay, good job. Nice, nice, nice. What's up? Fire this off, but I don't think this is necessarily the best idea. Okay, I stand corrected. It did do stuff to help. Okay. Another seasonal objective done. I gotta stand in here, I think, to help hurt. Oh, there's a lot of these now. We might be slowly getting overwhelmed by the enemies. Oh. Can't see. Okay, good. Oh, no. I would love to hit that, but unfortunately there's poison pools all over. I think the event ended. This enemy's also, like, not moving. I don't want to get stuck in the poison pool. See what I say? Like, the servers today are, like, super buggy, man. Okay. Do we have to beat this? So I do more damage than the barbarian, that would be kind of weird. No way. I throw some. Is it still going on? What's going on here? I mean, we're getting level up, so I don't think we're getting closer to our goal. Is pardon that? Dreadknights? I'm trying to get to the over there, but again, I don't know, these world events feel so laggy today. I can't attack, I'm gonna die from that. Uh-oh. Okay. Good. Okay. I really need a relief from this, bros. That would be nice. I can't check on OBS to see if it's airing up. I doubt it because the stream's still going. I haven't been booted, that's for sure. But I'm like stuck in this rubber band situation where I can't really move either. Alright, guess we got a chest. Oh my goodness, so many enemies. I don't think any of this gear is useful for what we have here. Okay, good now. Okay. Don't panic, who's panicking? I'm not panicking. Oh, I'm panicking a bit. If the forces of hell get any more angry, I'm not going to be able to do this. Does this just keep going infinitely? Is there anybody else here, or am I just like, I don't know. We're gonna get a whole bunch of reputation, that's for sure. And the barbarian's still here. Whoever the R person was there, I think, left. Okay, good. Very nice. Got a rune word, if I can grab it. Oh man. This is getting much harder. See if I can get a jail ticket. But at least this is kind of helpful for level ups. Holy crap. Okay. Oh no. There's another enemy here, Dreadknight. Are these guys still with me? Anybody that's in chat? Simple yes or no would be very helpful to me as a streamer. Because I can't look away right now. I'm playing the game, so I don't know if like these guys are having a YouTube issue or whatnot. I know the game's running better at the moment. That's in there. Hell tide already. Wow. I'll check it a minute when I can. I can't until the event is over. In front of this wall. I have Spectrum Internet, which is not a great internet service for to have. Don't touch that, whatever you do. Let me check. It's like that barbarian looks like he wants to go again. No, I'm in green. Okay, so these guys are fine. It's my phone that's lying to me. My phone was telling me one thing. I'm looking, I'm like, it looks laggy to me, but it's just the phone. Alright, let's continue, shall we? I'm not gonna be going too much longer, I'm like 15 more minutes. Let's take a look at our loot first. Let's cut that too, because it's a blow up. Not better, not better, not better. Well, slightly better. Much better. Even though it's not perfect. Hold on to that. Swap the sword. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. 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 Slightly better. Garbage. Wait, was that garbage? It doesn't matter. Usually, like, I want at this point yellow loot. If it's not yellow, I don't really need it or want it. Let's see. So we got 4 points. Max out. Wanted to max that out for a reason. Now we can start focusing on some other stuff. For example, we haven't chosen anything from here. Pierces one additional enemy could be useful. Because that's like our mana source right now, our mana generator for those who don't know. Let's go Trio Whisperers. We'll do that. And then the next thing after that, we'll do maybe a run or two. Can't go too much longer.
It is done.
Collection gem fragments. That makes me sad because I want Earthings. Let's go for leg guards. These gem fragments, like, rare ones aren't going to do anything for me. Level 32. Worse than what I got. We got bamboozled. Alright, Heartseeker pierces up to 1 additional time. Now has a chance to fire additional arrow when Heartseeker critically strikes. It has a 9-second cooldown and fires 2 additional. That doesn't sound good. We'll take that. That just doesn't sound good to me. Alright. Seasonal objective. Another one. Volta Crucible at level 30. And then we get to the next part. We're 1 level... Wait, we're at level 30. Should we do the Volta the Crucible right now? How many did we get? 63. I want like 75 to get like a decent weapon there. I think we'll probably end today's session at doing the Volta Crucible. Because like that's the next like major milestone for what we need to do in terms of the season, so that way we can claim some stuff from the season. Because it'll be a while for me to get to the next part, Tournament 1. We're not going to be able to do that today on stream. Where is the Volta the Crucible now? That's a great question. Could be somewhere around here. If I'm not mistaken, if you go into season, shouldn't it ping it on the map for you? Level 30 and hard. Okay. We gotta change. Gotta do a couple things here. I am going to go over here. Why am I going over here? Just trust the process. I need a statue to change the difficulty level. And I think we did some reputation points too, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, we probably should grab these while we can. Okay, another level up. Nice. At least those are meaningful for the level up. Okay. Better ring. Worse ring. Another level up? No. That's when they start getting stingy. That could be used to upgrade for a unique. But we're not at level 70 yet. So I don't think that's worth keeping in my inventory for now. Better and worse at the same time. I'll just put it start. Worse. Give me 1 second. Double check here. I think I've been playing this whole time with like Steam open in the background. No, okay. Like something about that seemed a little bit off to me. This is garbage now. Ooh, good help. Especially because it has dodge chance. Cutthroat skills increase damage. We're gonna take it for now because it's better than what we have, but the skill itself isn't useful. Alright. Next thing up, since we did that, let's look at some of the earth stuff that we've equipped. We don't have flurry equipped, that's part of a gear. Have I done anything with this lately? No, I haven't. Shaft Step Stab now cleaves, dealing 10% original damage to cleave targets. Casting Shaft Steps unstoppable. That might be useful. Shaft Step dazes its primary target for 3 seconds, leaves stun grenades. Shaft Step has additional charge and refunds charge when it kills an enemy, increases its damage. Shaft Step no longer requires a target and leaves a decoy. Go with this one. That seems like the most beneficial. Alright. We're gonna go back here so we could do the war plan, and I think that's where I'm gonna call it for the day. And then I will do more off of stream tonight, just so I can get a little bit better prep for tomorrow's stream on Twitch, and we'll just take it from there. There should be a whole bunch of chests around, right? There are. I can actually open these right now. I have a whole bunch of cinders thanks from doing the event with a whole bunch of people. I put one here. It's like they're trying to tempt me. Okay, Shadow Step definitely is better now. Why did that open? I didn't open it. Okay, War Plan is done. I don't really think this is a good idea. I'm already here, and apparently the enemy activated itself, because why the heck not? Maybe somebody will come and help. I don't think that's gonna happen now. Now, ironically, we need people to come for this. Well, in the beginning, when I was trying to figure it out for myself, I was like, no. The consequences of our actions. No, that's fine. I feel much stronger now. So we're getting, like, a whole bunch of stuff done. I just don't want to do, like, the Crucible dungeon on stream, because I was like, I'll just do it off the stream. Okay, good amount of damage. Nice. Power this off if we can. I don't know. Seems okay. The build's definitely better. I feel it's worse. It's closing. Couldn't definitely beat this guy now, right? You know. Where are those people on those horses that just randomly showed up? Came way too late, bro. See if we can kill this guy. Okay, we can. Nice. Oh, well, somebody else came in the end. I could have used you a couple minutes ago, bud. What was the point in that? Came at the very last second. I'm not gonna reset that. Let's go back to Tyrael, and I'm gonna do the rest off stream. Because we're getting close to the end of stream time, 7:30. You got 2.5 hours for me today, which normally I don't do that long of a stream. So, there was that. What's this?
To live is to suffer. So say the scriptures of every creed in every.
It's the same thing I did before. Alright.
We who live know this well.
Gonna go to Tyrael.
We've known anguish and pain.
And then, from there, I'll bid everybody a fond farewell. I will be playing this again tomorrow over on Twitch TV. So, feel free to check me out on Twitch. Probably, I'm going to try to get to level 70 before tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm going to realistically have that much time. We shall see. Time will tell. Anything better? Yeah. Better sword. For now, because it's better. I really need to get, like, a bow that's useful, though. Better ring. Nothing in terms of the boots. Let's go here to the smithy. We'll junk that. Okay, good. From here... we already have this maxed out, so I can't do anything with that. I'm not gonna put flurry points in. So the next thing is the cold immune. So we have this one. When you freeze an enemy with cold immune, gain 1 stack of overpower. When cold immune chills an enemy, you have a 25% chance of stack resolve. I think like that'd be better. Yeah. I think that's better overall. And then we'll start investing points into that. But that is for something for me to do off a stream. Let's collect that for the sake of argument. Pretty much got chapter 1 of the seasonal journey done on stream. We got our level up. So let's do what we said we were gonna do. Start investing points into that next. Alright, that's all the time that I have for today. I will continue to do this in my spare time. Like I mentioned before, I will be playing more of this tomorrow on Twitch. This is something that you'll be seeing me play for the next couple of weeks, so get used to seeing some Diablo 4 again on the rotation. Once I get like my character to where I want and then I get bored with it, I probably will drop it and move on to other things. So tomorrow, Diablo 4 over on Twitch TV. Then I'll be back here on Thursday for Don't Starve Together. Friday, I'm over on Twitch again. I think we'll probably be playing Monster Hunter World, although I had something else penciled in, but I really do want to play some World again. Maybe I'll open that up to viewers. Then, I don't know if there's a weekend stream this week. I'm not 100% certain. Maybe there might be one, there might not be. I don't know. Time will tell on that, so stay posted to socials, I guess is the best thing I can say. With that being said, though, thank you to everybody that hung out. Thank you to everybody that chatted. Thank you to everybody that lurked. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you. I'll see you all for the next one. Until next time, guys.
Thank you.